Hey, this is Scott Peraza over at A1 Toyota, and today we're going to be going over the SE Camry. It's a fantastic vehicle, nice and sporty. I'm going to go ahead and actually flip the camera around and give you guys a view of the entire vehicle as I go over it. So you can see right off the front it has that really aggressive grille, which I personally love. Beautiful headlights as well. It has that little accented venting over there at the sides. Now the really beautiful part of this vehicle are these alloy rims over here. I mean, those are just gorgeous. Look at those. That's probably my favorite part of the whole vehicle. They mesh really nicely with the style and elegance of the vehicle. So let's take it back a little bit for you guys so we can look at the whole thing. I'll kind of pan right towards the front again for you. So you can just see that is very aggressive, beautiful design right here. Good job, Toyota. I give you a double thumbs up for the SE. Now a lot of people wonder what the difference between an SE and an LE is. The rims are different. The grille is completely different. And then as you come over here and you look around the back, the tail lights are going to be a little bit different as well. Now you see that nice accented venting right there over at the bottom of the tail lights? That won't be there on an LE, nor will that nice spoiler that they have right up here. You see that spoiler there? That won't be there. It'll be a flat lip. Now also as we circle around to the back, you're going to notice right on the bottom right here that you actually have a dual exhaust, which is sweet. That is not on an LE. And then I'm going to go ahead and just give us a little bit one more view around this side. Again, beautiful rims. And right after we're done here, I'm going to go over the entire interior and features. Now there are additional features you could get on an SE. For instance, this one I got is one with a normal key, but there is keyless, which is the one that I purchased myself. I also bought mine in black, but this beautiful red is fantastic on here. It really accents the entire vehicle. I almost got it, but I got kind of talked down to black. All right, so let's go over the interior. All right, so now we are inside the SE. I'm going to go ahead and get this turned on. Again, this one has a key. Keyless options are available. All right, I guess I have to go. Oh, nice, it's stopped. Okay. Thought I had to put my seatbelt on. This is everything starting up. Now, the neat thing about this is you could actually change the image right here on the background. Instead of being white, it could be blue, it could be red. There's different options and things. I left mine as red because it accented my black car nicely. But I will go into detail on how to do all that stuff later. Right now I'm just showing you the basic features. So this right here is your eco score. You can change the menu around and show different options. Right now I'm not going to do that. If you connect your phone, all your quick dials will pop up here. You just press and hold to activate them. The radio, this will be through Bluetooth. Now this is all pretty simple. The neat thing is that down here, it has this little port, and if you use a lightning cable and plug in your phone there, then you could use Apple CarPlay, which what that'll do for you is it lets you put your maps like Google Maps, Waze, all that onto this screen here, so you don't have to have your phone stuck on the windshield. Also on top of that, certain apps like the audiobooks.com app and all that will appear on here as well, Pandora, etc. Now when we come over here just to go over some features that are standard is your dynamic radar cruise control. I'll go over how to use it in another video, but to explain what it does is if you go up, let's say you're on the highway going 55 and you put on your dynamic radar cruise control and you hit set, then you'll be going 55, but if the car in front of you slows down to let's say 45, your car will automatically slow down to 45, and then once the other person is out of your way, it speeds you right back up. Now, on top of that, the other cool thing is you could preset your distance on here, so you could follow 7 cars away, 5 cars away, 3 cars away. I'll go over that in another video. Right here you have the lane departure warning with steering assist. So what that means is that if you start to sway or veer to any side, then right here on your heads-up display it'll actually beep and tell you which side you're going over on, which is really cool. It's unavailable below 32 miles per hour. The radar cruise control is inactive beneath 28 miles per hour. This does have automatic high beams. I'll go over that later, but what auto high beams do is they actually will leave your high beams on at night. During the day, it's your daytime running lights. And in this little unit up here, there's actually a camera facing outwards, and that will detect headlights or taillights of a vehicle and turn your high beams to your low beams. So once you put it on there, you're actually statistically 30% safer, I believe. It was, according to like some survey they did. So that's really cool as well. More features are that you could scroll through the different screens. It'll show you like your tire pressure, your eco and all that. I'll go over all this menu system later in another video because it's too in-depth to go through right now, but this is the screen that I like to leave it on my part. This would be your Bluetooth button, so you could actually talk to the vehicle to ask them to call whoever. However, if your phone is connected with Apple CarPlay, you could press and hold that button and activate Siri Mobile Assistant, and you can send hands-free text messages as well. Over here are some more buttons. Obviously you have a lock on your gas tank that would open your trunk. That's your traction control, always leave it on. And that button's part of your auto high beams. Now another neat thing about the Camrys is you have sequential shifting. So if you go down to drive, pop it over to S, you'll see up there at the top, you see it says S4 over there. That means it's in the equivalent of a sports mode. You could drive like that. It gives the vehicle more pickup, which is really nice. And then if you go down, you could actually go to 1, and what that means is first gear. So you have select, shift, or sport mode optional on here, and you even have these nice paddle shifters here. So you see it switching the gears with these, 8 gears. So you have really smooth driving, really smooth shifting. And even mid-drive, you can switch it back to normal drive so you don't have to shift anymore. I usually drive in either sports mode or select shift. Unless it's like stop-go traffic, then I'll go back to drive, but that's just me personally. So another cool thing about the interior of this vehicle is you have this nice grading. Like, it's a really elegant design on the LEs. It's like a faux wood. So on here you have that as well. Detectors here for if people aren't wearing their seatbelts in the back. It's just a really stylish vehicle. I mean, look at these seats. This is all soft tech trim. The middle is cloth. Personally, I love that because the seat won't get all hot when the sun's shining on it. So when you sit in your car, you're not burning yourself every time you try to sit down in the middle of the summer. So I actually prefer the SE seats myself. If I could get an XSE with SE seats, I would. Sadly, that's not an option. Very spacious in the back. That middle piece there, that folds down for cup holders and an armrest. And it has a very spacious trunk as well, which I'll show you guys in a minute. But that's all about the SE. Pretty much everything you would ever need to see or know about it. Any more in-depth videos I will have separately for you guys. But there is one more thing we need to go over, and that's this SOS button, which is like connected services. So when you have that on, you can have roadside assistance. It signals to a satellite and can connect you with emergency services. That is a third-party option. It's free for, I believe, 3 years. However, after that, you would have to pay for it. I don't know how much it is, but it's just a neat feature to have in your vehicle. Okay. So that's everything for you guys. And that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, feel free to comment, let me know. On top of that, if you guys are looking to purchase a vehicle, A1 Toyota in New Haven, please ask for Scott. I'll have a link in the description in the details. Thank you.